Hi guys, and in this video I'm going to be showing you some basic light painting techniques to do in the studio. Now I have Gemma back with us today and it looks a little bit different to normal. We've got our camera on a tripod with a 50mm lens and we've got an octobox as well. And the octobox is what's going to illuminate Gemma. Now what makes this shoot very, very different is you're going to be using a very long shutter speed so that we can take the picture and then I can walk into the shot with Gemma and light paint and brush whatever I want to do inside the photo. Now your other camera settings are going to remain normal, but you may want to put them up a little bit to compensate for the long exposure. So I'm going to be at 10 seconds, f13 at 100 ISO. Now the reason the camera is on the tripod is for that long shutter speed, and what you are going to be needing to do is have this pre-set up and Gemma permanently in the exact same spot. So if you've got someone who is new to this, it might be worth them having a marker on the floor. And the reason for this is when we focus on Gemma and get our autofocus sorted, we're going to have to put it on manual focus afterwards, because to do any light painting we need the studio to be pitch black, so that we're not capturing any other ambient light in the room whilst we are light painting. And if you do have a shutter release cable, they are brilliant to also trigger the camera, or you can have a 2-second timer. So you can trigger the shutter, wait 2 seconds, it'll trigger the flash, and then I can walk in and do the 10 seconds of light painting. Now to actually show you this, I'm going to have to turn all the video lights off, and we're going to do our first attempt at light painting. When the light triggers, it's going to illuminate Gemma as she is now, and then I'm going to walk in after the flash and I'm going to brush these optic fibres across Gemma's face, and they're going to leave lines all down her body. Now if I stand here ready to do it and then the flash fires, I'm still going to get picked up in that original flash shot, and I need to be appearing in afterwards. And it's also the reason why I'm wearing black, so when I'm light painting and I'm moving around I can't be picked up. So I hope you can now see me in the dark. I am going to have to turn this off as well until we need it, but I'm going to fire our camera, it's going to fire the octobox, and then I'm going to paint this onto Gemma here. So here we go. Here we go, like so, brushing down Gemma's face nice and slowly. And I'm going to walk away and have a quick look at that photo in the dark. I'm going to keep this on me just so you can see me. Coming out really great effect there, but I'm going to try and spread these out a little bit more just to see what other effects we can get. So I'm just going to fire another one. So, might even go back out the other side. Okay, I'm going to try and avoid Gemma's face being covered by this. I'm going to go back up the other side, create that. There we go. We're just going to have a quick look at this one as well. That looks great. Now another technique which we really like doing is actually shaking this around Gemma, and it gives this wonderful fuzzy effect. And what we're going to do, we're going to shake it around. It's just going to give this fuzzy effect going around. Now as I'm wearing black I can't be seen in this, and I'm constantly moving around as well, so I shouldn't have got picked up there. Stood behind Gemma and we got a wonderful effect there. Now I've just missed out the top part here, so I am going to quickly do another one just to show you what else you can do. And what I would recommend doing if you are doing this is just keep checking each shot, turn those lights back on, check where the focus is in case you have actually moved, but I know Gemma hasn't. So there we go. Right, let's have a look at this one as well. See what effects we've got there. So that looks brilliant there. I may have just going to move the camera around a little bit. These are great things to actually have in the studio. You can get really creative with these, and what we'll also do, we'll put some different colours on, actually show you some other effects as well. So I hope you have enjoyed just seeing that first little set, but what if we could put colours on? So we've actually got the set of gels which screw onto the front of the Optic fibre section, just like I'm just going to show you. So let's pick blue, just because it is the first one there. We can push this off, and then we screw this into there. Normally, because this is like a rubber grip, it just sits in there. We can screw this back on, and then as you can see, they're all nicely blue. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Jump around this side. There we go. Let's have a look at that. Let's have a look. So I've just changed the accessory now. So what we got is this clear light source, but we just put a red gel in. And can you see that it now refracts through the side of the source? So if we start doing this effect around Gemma, we're going to get some really nice curvy shapes and effects with this. Now I've had to move the camera a little bit further back just so that we can go more 3/4 length on Gemma, and I've also changed the shutter speed to now 15 seconds instead of 10, just give me a lot more time to move around Gemma doing this effect with the sword. Yeah, these are coming out really well as well. So what you probably noticed is we had to go a lot slower around doing all those shots of Gemma and twisting it around to get different effects. Now, if you want a more bolder effect, I've got a light sword which I'm just going to swap over, and I'm going to show you what we can do with that. I've just swapped over and we've got one of these LED light swords which you can pick up anywhere on Amazon. And what's really cool about this one is you can change the colours on it as well. So you've got plenty of different options, and you can also adjust the brightness too. So if you're trying to balance your exposure, there is the option to make these brighter or darker. So I'm going to do a similar effect, but as it's a longer and brighter bar, when I do this a lot more, it's going to appear a lot more as well. So I'm going to be a little bit more spread out with this one, but we will give it a go. I'm going to keep it on around 15 seconds again, and we'll see what effects we can capture with this. Wicked. We've just done some more of these for you. Hope you have enjoyed them. But what you can also do, if you want to get like spiral effects, you can hold this and then run around your model, or do this sort of effect with them. So just to finish off this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're just going to pick a different color. I'm going to go purple for this one, and we're just going to finish off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end up running around Gemma like this. Don't laugh. Okay, and then we're going to do that because you don't want to cover the face. Okay, and then we're going to go back round doing that. So the light's always facing our camera, and we're going to get a really cool spirally effect there. Now, hopefully I'm not going to get too dizzy and fall over, but we'll see how it goes. So guys, I'm a little bit out of breath doing all that running around, but I hope you have all enjoyed that video. Gemma, thank you so much for being so patient and standing so still for us. And I'll see you all in the next video. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all very soon.